Okay, we have a 1750 battle report for you today. Grey Knights, led by Castellan Crowe. Dawn of War, he's starting on the board there. Against Dark Eldar. That's the only thing they have on the board. What have I got in my army? I've got my 2 Stormravens that I just painted up. A unit of Henchmen, Psykers, Librarian, 10 Purifiers, Vindicare, proxy Dreadnought with close combat weapon and assault cannon, 10 more Purifiers, and in the Dark Eldar army we have another transport. One of them has witches, one has warriors, 2 reserved units of bikers with caltrops, a command squad in there in the Venom, with an HQ with Agonizer, and that's the rest of the guys there. That's the Trueborn that's inside there, and there's also a Talos. There's also, I think there's some other stuff outflanking, I can't remember, but that's about it. And Eldar is going first. Oh, we forgot to set up our objectives, but Eldar will go first, and I'm not going to steal initiative, so back in a bit. Okay, so rounding up top turn 1, pretty simple because my army is nowhere to be found. Dawn of War, I just left everyone on, all my entire army was walking on. These guys came on. 24 inches, 24 inches, 24 inches. Witches, warriors, and HQs in there with some Trueborn. One objective is over here, another objective is over here. So pretty interesting. We've set up objectives kind of close to each other. We're going to be fighting over this area. So back in a bit. Okay, so rounding up my bottom of turn 1, what happened? We flew on the board into this crazy melee. Flat out, in order to both get cover saves. We fired our Power of the Machine Spirit multi-meltas. One multi-melta fired into here, immobilized him, so therefore wrecked him. So these guys popped out. This guy fired multi-melta into there, but missed on the reroll. These guys rolled up, tried to make their psychic test to nuke them over here, but failed. They rolled a 10 for their psychic check. Luckily it wasn't a perils though. And this guy walked on, moved through cover 5 inches into the area terrain there, and he's going to try to be useful somehow. Castellan Crowe just walked out 6 inches from there. Oh, and I forgot to run him. Do you mind if I just run this guy? Okay. Oh, I rolled 1 inch anyways, so whatever. He goes up there 1 inch. And oh, I forgot to mention also there's one Servo-skull here and one Servo-skull hidden over there. That's it. And that is it. On to turn 2. We'll see if my conservative move here of flying flat out rather than popping out will work, so back in a bit. Okay, so rounding up top of turn 2, what happened? First to start off, these guys showed up from reserve, flew over here, 5 wounds into Castellan Crowe, and he rolled 3 ones, so he just died like a dog instantly. Talos showed up. He's trudging along there. Oh, did he forget to run? Did you want to run him?
That's the only problem. He doesn't have legs.
Oh, he doesn't have legs? Okay, no problem. Everything else is still waiting to come on. Over here, Lance fired into here, no luck, but they blew off a multi-melta, even despite my cover save, and I succeeded on Shrouding. Over here, shots into here, no luck against this guy. However, these guys eventually assaulted. They actually managed to hit with 2 haywire grenades, and they immobilized me, so that means I crashed. So these guys are out here now, so that's no good. But it is on to bottom of turn 2. I have a Dreadnought and 10 guys in here, and these guys have been released as well, so we're going to have to try to figure something out. Back in a bit, and that is a wreck over there. Back in a bit. Okay, so we responded, bottom of turn 2. What do? We moved out here, shot into these guys, couldn't even charge them because we just gunned them down. These guys moved out, rolled a 6 on their move, they moved out of the vehicle. Eventually they assaulted this vehicle because we managed to explode it using this guy's gun into there. So he exploded that vehicle, they charged, and then consolidated back about 5 inches or something there, 6 inches. This guy flew over here, helped to gun into the warriors because they had been cracked open. I had unloaded my Dreadnought over here, and he had shot that thing, exploded the vehicle, and he charged them, so he actually killed them. So everything went my way this turn. This never happens. And these guys, though, again, failed to pass their leadership check for psychic power to try to nuke into these guys. So that didn't work out at all, but so be it. We're on to turn 3. Okay, so rounding up top of turn 3, what happened? Grotesques finally showed up. They're being proxied by some Terminators and a beautifully painted Space Marine type looking character there. There's a Grotesque with a Henchmen Kulai. What happened? These guys flew over here, nuked into here, killed a couple of guys. Henchmen Kulai fired in there, couldn't do anything, but this guy fired into the unit, killed like another 2 or 3 guys. So they're pretty badly weakened, but they're fearless, so they're not going to make a check. And that was about it. His other squad of bikes didn't show up this turn, so on to bottom of turn. Okay, so rounding up bottom of turn 3, what happened? These guys moved out, helped gun into this guy. They shot into that guy. Eventually we killed him with a combination of shooting. So this guy loaded one of the 2 wound rounds into here. Managed to fire at that guy. because I killed the bikers, he didn't have any cover left anymore. However, I did get lucky and I rolled my 4+, so I managed to put 2 wounds in the human Kulai and I took him down. So they're going to be going cuckoo now. These proxied grotesques. Over here, my guy moved up, fired at that guy, put him down in 1 wound, then charged in, and they killed each other. So I managed to kill him, but we were same initiative, and he killed me in return. So that was about it. On to... Oh, these guys fired. They succeeded on their psychic check, but they scattered off for once. So they scattered off over here. And that's about it. So on to top of turn 4 now. Back in a bit. Okay, rounding up top of turn 4, what happened? The bikes finally showed up. They flew over here, and they tried to nuke into here. They killed 1 guy. These grotesques didn't go cuckoo. They ran up, fleeted of foot, charged into my unit. I put 2 wounds into one of them to kill him because he had been down to 1. He was down to 2 wounds, and they actually killed one of my guys. So they lost combat, but the Field of Pain on the Fearless made them okay. And we're on to bottom of turn 4. So bottom of turn 4, those guys moved in, charged in here with the help of these guys. We just chopped those guys down before they could go. Consolidated 3 inches, consolidated 1 inch, and it's top of turn 5 now. So this lone guy is the last model remaining. He's going to fight to the death. Here we go, let's see what he does. Okay, so refusing to give up, this little guy over here flew over there, went flat out, and dropped a caltrop on my assassin and killed him actually. So this little guy is on his own, killed the assassin. We're on to bottom of turn 5. I think we're just going to fire at him and see if we can kill him. Okay, so we did manage to gun this guy down. It took the Psycannons from this unit to finally do it because they couldn't hit it, but he did go down. So it is table, 1-0 if you defend objectives. But it was a good game. A lot of stuff died, and thanks a lot, man. Thanks, Josh. Appreciate it.